Radio check. Radio 5. Move to the base.
Is it on? Yeah, I'll make it ready.
Go ahead, Captain. 120. And now Columbia entrance, heading back.
Go ahead.
Use the laser on the wall. Spread our distance against the wall there.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I do it. I just cut it across.
Go ahead.
Check 1, 2.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Do you want to just do a...
Maybe
Okay.
explain to you what you're from on the computer.
Okay, what you're looking at on the computer is a digital map of the INDY site here in Vancouver. And when we take pictures with the cyclomedia system, what we do is we tell them where they are on the digital map, so that at a later date when we come back that we will be able to take measurements and do overlay animation work over the actual cyclomedia pictures. What we're going to do now is we're going to drive ahead, and this system, what we do is we drive ahead every 10 meters or so, and we take a photograph, which I am now lining up with the use of the laser. Once we're here, the camera will automatically stabilize itself, and it will also register the exposure level for the film in the camera. And we will wait, and then it will take a picture. And here we're seeing what we call a stabilization problem, which is the car is vibrating, and so the automatic stabilizer sometimes doesn't figure out where is dead level. But usually within one attempt we're ready to go. So now we'll drive ahead again another 10 meters and take another photograph. Now, the cyclomedia system can be used for all types of architectural planning and design, and we're using it here at the Indy racetrack this year because it is a new track, and if there are going to be any changes next year, we'll have accurate architectural 360-degree picture information that will allow them to make changes and actually visualize them on the computers without making just plain drawings, which was the standard in the past. The information can also be used by the Indy personnel for presentations to City Hall as to what they're going to do. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. So I drive along. The cyclomedia system with the camera takes a picture that's 360 degrees by 120 degrees on the vertical plane in a single exposure. And presently there is not a camera in the world that does this. This is the only one that we've found.
Positioning of the photos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Very cool. I can give you a bit of history on the system if you like,
Sure.
Bill. Okay. So the cyclomedia system has been in development out of the Netherlands for approximately 10 years, almost $25 million invested to date. And this is the first racetrack in the world to be recorded with this system. And it is also the first time the system is working in North America.
Oh, wow.
And we have intentions, we're a local Vancouver company, and we have intentions of marketing this product to every racetrack in the world so that they may design better racetracks. And presently we're also going to be doing a project for the city of Richmond on Sunday, which will be the first city in North America to actually pay for a pilot demonstration of the system. And they will be using it for beautification. And after we've taken the pictures, we can erase items from the pictures and we will be doing that for Richmond so that they can visualize the number 3 road and the changes for the rapid transit bus that they want to put in there.
And needs beautification, it's Richmond.
Oh yes, yeah. Getting a little tight back there, Bill?
It's a little tight.
Yeah.
I've been in tighter though.
Okay. Alrighty. 1, 2. When the system goes in full time, the laptop will be mounted in the car permanently.
Oh yeah.
And all the packaging in the back will be hidden away in a nice container. But as you can see here, we've actually rented a Mini here in Vancouver from a private owner, and the car we're in is actually from 19...
Yep.
You good? What else can I tell you about the system?
Yep.
It levels itself, it exposes itself. The camera uses a 70mm negative film at this time. However, it will be going to a full digital system by June of next year.
So there'll be no film at all?
There'll be no film at all. And it will be instant panoramic shots available to be viewed on the computer as you're taking them. There'll be no development. The odd stabilization. Okay. Must be getting near a film change here.
No. Don't want it.
Alright.
Yep, okay.
So there's the other piece of information. We can take 200 pictures before we have to change the roll of film. Alright.
So you were talking about the other cameras?
Yeah, the other cameras are digital cameras already, which we take a series of multiple pictures and then we stitch them together. The problem with those systems is that they're what we call dumb pictures, that you cannot take measurements off them, you cannot overlay animation information architecturally accurate, but you can do some basic beautification work, and we will be showing you some of this on the computer when we're done shooting here.
Okay.
We will also show you how to take measurements off of cyclomedia photos as well.
Yep.
The value of the cyclomedia system complete at this time is $1.2 million Canadian, and we're trying to raise money to buy a system, and that will all be dependent upon the quality of this pilot that we're doing here right now. The system operates on Windows 3.1, Windows 95, and Windows NT. And the cycloramas, which are the fully expanded pictures, can be viewed on Macintosh systems as well.
How many employees in the company?
In the Frank Data company, the head company from the Netherlands, there's approximately 12 people. And in my company, myself, an aspiring entrepreneur.
Okay, come ahead.
So this is the cyclomedia camera, and what we have here is actually a platform, the lens, and inside, if you can get down underneath under here, it's actually the camera area where the film is held. It's a 70mm negative at this time, and we'll be going to a digital camera next year, so we'll get the instant shots. It's an automatic stabilizing camera, so it automatically levels itself using actuators, and it has light meters on the side, and the computer software automatically detects the best exposure level for the negative.
What's that, the glass on top? Why does it look like it's several lenses or something?
It is actually several lenses mounted, very similar to other expensive lenses that you may see on motion picture cameras, which have several elements within them. This is the same design as well. What's special about the lensing is the fact that it is designed to actually take pictures, and it will see below the level of the horizon of the lens to capture the entire environment. The approximate cost of this piece of the system is close to $250,000 Canadian. So still one of the more expensive units that we've come across so far for this type of technology. But very effective.
I just want to get some closer. Maybe I can just get your hand coming in and opening that again.
Bring it back over.
Yeah, no, actually, take your hand out and just reach in and do it. And then...
Okay, copy.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, and the features.
What in there is the thing we're supposed to be looking at?
This is the actual camera, right under there.
I know.
Maybe you can see it
How close are we to a...
Okay, go ahead. Reach in again.
There you go.
Do you put your hand in again?
Yeah, want to reach in again?
Go point to wherever we're looking at. Excellent.
I didn't see your hand.
Okay, I'll try to come in underneath you. Get it?
Yeah.
A little bit tight in there. And can we set the camera so it'll automatically stabilize?
If it's too hard.
I don't know, it'll be fine. Let's see what we can do with that, Carl. See if if we can offset it. And let's just see if it stabilizes in. I've moved this over.
That's fine.
Oh, it's moving, Bill.
There you go. So now it'll stabilize for you. It'll just take it a minute to get there.
Could you do that one more time? Is it possible to do that again?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you do that one more time first, please, Carl?
Yep.
Thank you. The actuator itself that stabilizes the camera in itself is a new technology.
Oh, yeah. That's so if you're going on a little bumpy road, you should ultimately get a floating shot.
That's correct, yeah. Practically any environment will leverage technologies. Our biggest development program is interactive virtual telepresence, which is to turn this into a 360 by 180 live video camera.
Wow.
Right? But everything over on that side is fine.
Right.
The ultimate shooting time for this is like 10 till 2
Oh, really? But this is the only time
that they would let us on was this morning, yeah. But everything seems to be pretty nominal. I'm not getting any problems. I'm here longer than I should be, and they don't seem to be worried about it. So,
So you leave me.
I abandon you. Yes. Unless you just want to already under construction.
Right.
Now we have the aftermath.
Right.
So then we can take and blend and work with the two sets after we're done.
Yeah.
So,
Can I get you to put your hand in one more time, please, Christian?
sure.
Just to point up at the camera there. A little further in. Yeah. Good.
I'm gonna just click on your mic.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I scroll it.
Okay.
Maybe if you turn your mic on.
Yeah, I think we're on. And got a reading.
Okay, good.
Check 1, 2. 1,
Yep.
2. Okay. So this is a cyclorama as we're going around, and there's two ways to navigate. One is through the scroll bar on the bottom of the picture, and the other way is to use your right mouse button and use the pan, and you get a crosshair. And wherever you position the crosshair becomes the center of the picture as it moves around. So to take a measurement, what you need are two pictures from different angles of the same object. In this case, we see this storefront here, and we see it here. What we're going to do, the first measurement we're going to do is what they call a point measurement, which measures the height from the ground to the object. And over here we can see it says point. So the third thing we have to do is select in the image the point that we want to go. And to do this accurately, we zoom in on the picture to a point where we can make the measurement, and we give it a mark. And you can see we've taken a mark there. We then go to the second picture, and we do the same thing. And we give it a mark. And then we go over here, and there's a point, and we can enter a description of it.
Just hold on.
Storefront, and we tell it OK. And now it has given us a measurement. And the measurement is here, is telling us that it is 4.33 meters above the ground with an error of 3 centimeters. So this is telling us that that is what that measurement is there.
So that's pretty accurate.
That's pretty accurate. The accuracy of the measurements is regulated by the accuracy of the digital map that is supplied originally for the street location and the parcel properties. So if you have a digital map that is only accurate to within 3 meters, then your measurements are never guaranteed to be more accurate than 3 meters. However, with this digital map, the accuracy was within 5 centimeters, and therefore that's why we only have an error of 3 centimeters. See that?
A little bit more.
So the next type of measurement we can take is what we call a line measurement. And a line measurement measures on horizontal angles, and in this case what we're going to do is measure the length of one piece of this overhang. And to do this, first thing we have to do is get zoomed in to a point where we know that we can accurately place our marker. We will select it in the image, and then we will go down to this photo. And we will also select a point in that image. Now we must... Now we must... I've done that wrong. I've given you a point measurement again. So we'll try that line measurement. one more time. Okay. Storefront, and we tell it OK. And now it has given us a measurement. And the measurement is here, is telling us that it is 4.33 meters above the ground with an error of 3 centimeters. So this is telling us that that is what that measurement is there.
So that's pretty accurate.
That's pretty accurate. The accuracy of the measurements is regulated by the accuracy of the digital map that is supplied originally for the street location and the parcel properties. So if you have a digital map that is only accurate to within 3 meters, then your measurements are never guaranteed to be more accurate than 3 meters. However, with this digital map, the accuracy was within 5 centimeters, and therefore that's why we only have an error of 3 centimeters.
A little bit more.
So the next type of measurement we can take is what we call a line measurement. And a line measurement measures on horizontal angles, and in this case what we're going to do is measure the length of one piece of this overhang. And to do this, first thing we have to do is get zoomed in to a point where we know that we can accurately place our marker. We will select it in the image, and then we will go down to this photo. And we will also select a point in that image. Now we must... Now we must... I've done that wrong. I've given you a point measurement again. So we'll try that line measurement one more time. Okay, select photograph. There's a start point.
That's good.
She's right.
Let's get that later. Okay, come ahead.
So Jackie also.
Okay.